Genesis is coming to you with a look at the Mythic Legion's Covenant of Shadow pre-order. We had a viewer out there by the name of Will Ellis 1979 who asked me to do this video. He's sight impaired and he just wanted me to go through all the figures available in pre-order. There's a lot of them, so it's quite a task. If you didn't get in on Mythic Legion's 2 Kickstarter and you didn't get in on the backer kit, this is your chance to pre-order the figures online straight from the Horseman. So let me see what I can do here. I'm going to start with the character of Artemis Silvercord. You can order all the figures except for the one Kickstarter exclusive sword. And Artemis Silvercord is one of the leaders in Mythos. She's one of the good guys. She's a fairy with translucent purple wings, gold armor, a lovely crown sort of made of horn. I don't know if it comes out of her head or it's actually just a crown. She's got fairy or elvish type ears, and she looks Asian. She looks great. That's Artemis Silvercord, a deluxe figure. Because of the wings, I believe she goes for a little more. Then you have Gadriel, which is also a deluxe figure. She is an angel from Cirrus, and she protects the mortals down on Mythos. She comes with 2 heads, wings, golden wings, very, very cool warhammer, very nice shield, some pauldrons, as well as another sword. I don't know all of the accessories that all of the figures come with, but this one is very deluxe and very nicely accessorized, and it looks like it might even have like that pearlescent finish that was so popular with some of the figures in Mythic Legions 1. You have Ravenna, the fantastic exclusive winner. She's near and dear to my heart because the fans voted on every aspect of her construction. So from the ground up, the colors, the cape, the accessories, and even the name. And I am proud to say that I played a hand in naming Ravenna. So she's a fantastic exclusive figure. And Vorgus Vermilius, the last fantastic exclusive winner, was very popular. So hopefully she will be too. She looks wonderful. You have Cilona, who is an anthropomorphic white deer, and she's got a magnificent set of horns that are not found in nature, at least not on our world, and a nice set of weapons and a very nice green sheen to her cloth robe and loin, and to her armor as well. So that's Cilona. Next we have King Broadman Ironjaw, who has a magnificent crown and fur and cape. Not real fur, but faux fur cape, and he's armored and he just looks magnificent with his long beard. The king of the dwarves, basically. Some more royalty. She goes by the name of Morgulith. She's got this huge crown on her head. She's a skeleton undead warrior, and the first female skeleton. I like the fact that she has bare feet. So you see the bony feet and the bony hands as well, which are new to this Kickstarter, as well as the staff, Morgulith. One of my favorites, King Nagin. He's a goblin, so he's king of the goblins. Just looks really impish and amazing with his crown and his golden armor and his very, very cool cape. I think the goblins are some of my favorite of the figures available in this Kickstarter. This is Thistlehorn, another anthro figure. He's like a little gerbil or mouse type character, and I believe he's in charge of the relics, and he comes with a special sword a special edition of the Four Horsemen sword that was an idea that one of the fans, Zombie 13, came up with. So he's a little guy. He's, a dwarf-sized, goblin-sized little figure on that buck. He looks great. We have Elf Ranger. He's basically a hooded elf with a green cape and green armor, and I believe he's a good character. We have Snag, which is another goblin with a unique head sculpt, and he appears to be a thief. He snags stuff, so that's what I'm guessing. He's got mismatched weaponry and mismatched pauldrons, and a very, very cool head with a long, long nose, big, long ears, pointy teeth, and a very, very cool head covering. It reminds me somewhat of the early D&D figures back in the day. We've got Gongs, another goblin. Some of these have multiple heads, so you really have to check to see what all accessories they came with, because there were a lot of bonuses, and I believe Gongs is one of them. I really like the armor on him. It's very rusted and weathered, and it looks very, very cool. So check out what extras these guys come with. There's Gongs, there's Nubnik, another goblin. I really like this guy. I love the weapons that he comes with, the mace and the other weapon. Really, really sharp and really, really cool. Love this guy, Gong. Then you have Zarya, which is one of the demonic characters. We've already had a yellow one, and we've had a blue one, and now we have a red one. But this is a female demon, very scary looking Zarya. Brother Mandibulus, he is on the Mythic Legions $1. He's a skeleton warrior with this very, very cool helmet. Brother Mandibulus has one broken horn on his head, comes armed to the teeth with a very cool sword with bone hilt, and I love the tattered, cloth elements around his loincloth and in the design. Hera Serpentspire appears to be like perhaps a voodoo priestess or an ancient Egyptian type priestess. She's got nice dark skin, tattoos that really, really pop on her, and really, really cool design to her hair. A very, very long hair with a serpent coiled around it, a golden serpent, and on the top of her head she's got a very cool winged serpent. Just one of my favorite figures. Just looks resplendent. I like her the fact that she has bare feet as well. We have Freya of Deadhall, which is like a Valkyrie or like a female kick-ass Viking warrior. Just looks really, really cool. She's got some fur or faux fur elements in there. She's got some cloth elements. She's got a Viking shield and a Viking helm with really cool wings coming out of it. So Freya, I think, is going to be a big favorite. Then we have as a spirit bender. She's a mage from the convocation of Basilia. She's blue. She's got a hood and bare midriff with some really cool mystical tattoos on her. So as a spirit bender with a big magic staff as well. Malakai Cinderhorn is one of the bad guys. He's a shadow elf. He's got I think he's royalty because he's got what appears to be a crown on his head. I love the blue and the dark motif on the armor. He utilizes the male torso, the slender male torso that's part of this Mythic Legions 2 Kickstarter. So that's Malakai Cinderhorn, a big bad guy to be reckoned with. Jujuno the Crusher, 2 J's, Jujuno the Crusher. Very cool female barbarian with the fur loincloth. I love the fact that she's got an axe and a warhammer. She's got a very cool hairdo with half of her head shaved and a tattoo on the side of her head and her face. Did you know the Crusher? She's a bad girl. She's one of the bad guys. But very sweet, attractive looking lady. Queen Irska, also a bad orc. And there's some intrigue within the orc faction. The coolest thing about her is, it's a female orc, and she also has a skull on her head as part of her ornamentation. Queen Irska. How many female orcs do you have in your collection? Not enough. Get her, I say. Faunus appears to be some sort of hooved elemental. He looks like has an animal type face, but it appears to be made out of wood. So maybe some sort of wood elemental with a very, very cool orange and green color scheme. So check him out. He's unlike any of the other figures in the line. He's got like these green ears, and appears to be mixing flora with fauna. Then we have Delphina of Etheros. I'll try to go fast on these. This is a Templar Knight, female Templar Knight. I know she comes with a separate head, which is gorgeous. A nice dark skin. Don't miss out on Delphina of Etheros if you like Templar Knights. We have a Shadow Elf Warrior, which is one of the the lieutenants of Malakai Cinderhorn, a blue elf with a very, very cool armor design, and I love the head on this guy. Then we have Grisha the Slitherer, which is one of the most unique figures in the line. Grisha has a very unique helmet that's sort of inspired by Middle Eastern architecture and an incredibly detailed, very nicely done color scheme. Grisha the Slitherer, don't miss out on her. She's one of the members of the Sons of the Red Star, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous looking figure. Vampire Knight, it's the male Vampire Knight, and it's purple and black motif. I really like the head sculpt on this guy. Reminds me of the Carpathius, which was part of Mythic Legions 1, but this is the new updated version. Then we have Myra Goldenbranch, which is a elf with green skin. Lovely colors, lovely armor, nice metallics, beautiful paint job, red hair. Myra Goldenbranch, unique among the elves with her green skin. Hagman is a specter or a ghost with chains around his neck, and he is translucent. Looks really super cool. A very, very unique character with a unique backstory. You should check it out and get it. He also has a ball and chain. Then we have Balaam, another very unique character because he's an Anthro Jaguar Warrior Knight, and he's got a Jaguar tail as well. A mage from the Convocation of Basilia. Balaam, very cool. Jaguar. Then you have Lord Adon. Look at that guy's face. He's a good guy, but he's got a very haughty looking demeanor. Lord Adon, the protector, I believe, of Artemis. So very cool. You have Warrior, an Anthro Warrior. He's got tusks. He looks like maybe a javelino or some kind of wild boar. I think this guy's going to be very, very popular. He's on the smaller buck, which suits him well because he's got hooves, and who doesn't want a kick-ass piggy warrior, huh? Lucrecia, evil vampire, purple and black. I'm going to have to speed this up because I'm going to run out of room here. Lucrecia is super cool. I love her bald head, her sharp ears, and she's a must-get for me. The cowl in the back is magnificent. Then you have Clavius, which is on the Mythic Legions 1 buck. It's like an African gladiator type with a very, very cool helmet. And a bare-chested, kick-ass gladiator. Gwendolyn Heavensbrand, one of the main characters, I think, sister of Gideon Heavensbrand. She's resplendent, gold armor, purple accents, very, very cool feathers coming out of the back of her helmet. Gwendolyn Heavensbrand, awesome looking female kick-ass character. Then you have a skeleton soldier builder, which is a female skeleton that has horns on her head, and I believe that you can build and mix and match her with other skeletons. A barbarian warrior builder, so it's a woman barbarian buck with different heads and different things that you can mix and match. Very cool. You can get that. Orc Legion Builder, another one of these less expensive figures because it's got fewer paint apps, but lots of possibilities of buying a bunch of these and building your legions. A cool female orc. Goblin Legion Builder, one of my favorites. It's a little goblin. Look at that head. It's just absolutely very, very cool, and I think it might come with an extra, some extras that you might want to look into. And the Cavern Dwarf Legion Builder, for those of you that can't get enough, there's that guy. The Legion Builder figures, like I said, are less expensive but no less cool. Iron Knight is a female knight with fewer paint apps as well. You've got the Steel Knight, which is the male version of that. Then you've got the Vampire Legion Builder, one of my favorites. Even though she's a Legion Builder, I can't wait to get my hands on her. I like the black armor that she comes with, and the very, very cool face sculpt. And then you also have the Elf Legion Builder, which is a gold armored knight that comes with, I think, multiple heads and is one of the best deals you can get in the Kickstarter. So make sure you load up on those. You've got a deluxe knight builder set. These are $52, and you can build the gold and blue knight and just mix and match and create your own. All right, guys. I think that's the end of the figures. You also can buy a bunch of different weapons packs. You're going to have to check those out for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, or 5 weapons packs. Or just buy all in. $14.50 for the all in. Well worth it. Don't miss out. Is the Wiz signing off.